Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Villain Insights. And today I will be talking about my top 10 underrated Christmas movie villains of 2021. Number 10 is Scut Farkus from A Christmas Story from 1983. This is a villain that I think people don't really give any credit to because this person's underrated and they never talk about this character, which I don't know why. But that is my that's the one I picked for number 10. Number 10 is Scut Farkus from what was it called again? A Christmas Story from 1983. Christmas Story from 1983. Underrated villain is Scut Farkus. Number 9, which I don't understand why this is here. And that is basically Stripe from Gremlins from 1984. Again, I don't know why, but for some reason they put it on here as a underrated villain, even though it's an alien movie, like almost like an alien movie, but it's Gremlins, like a horror movie. Why? The big questions to me for you guys as the fans out there, why would they put this as an underrated villain, like from Gremlins? I don't get it. Like, what's the purpose? Number 8 is a classic which we all know really well, which is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Underrated character again is Oogie Boogie. I don't know why this iconic character to me was basically underrated. I don't understand why they would put him as an underrated character, even though he does appear in the movie. But for some reason, he is underrated. But I'm sure the Disney fans and the fan base, I don't know if you guys agree with me if Oogie Boogie is underrated or not. But that one I can say is debatable. I'll let you guys decide on that one. Number 7, which from 1970 from Home Alone, is Harry and Marv, with Joe Pesci as Marv. Joe Pesci. If you look at Joe Pesci, iconic. What do you call it? He's a iconic, like famous actor basically, but he can play any role basically. Joe Pesci. But in this movie, Home Alone, from 1990. I don't know why nobody talks about, Harry and Marv from Home Alone. Like it just basically feels like it's dead. I mean, because it's sad that nobody's giving credit to these people. Like, I mean, not the people, but just like the iconic characters itself. Again, that one is debatable. I'll leave that to you guys. But, like I said, I'll leave that up to you to decide whether if that is debatable or if that is not debatable, which is basically Harry and Marv. So, number 6 is one I feel like it doesn't get credit at all. Underrated character, which of course I have to talk about because it was a animated classic on TV. Kids loved it way back when. when you were younger and you were watching Christmas movies like on TV, like Christmas stuff on TV. I'm talking about Burgermeister Meisterburger what was it called? Santa Claus is Coming to Town from 1970. Burgermeister Meisterburger, underrated at number 6. I don't know why they would put that as number 6. Again, that's up for you guys to debate about. I honestly don't know what to say about that one. I don't know how anybody feels about that. So again, that is debatable. So I'll leave that to you guys. Number 5. Do we have to keep talking about this? Number 5, Hans Gruber from 1988 from Die Hard. Again, why would he be a Christmas villain? A Christmas movie villain? This is debatable. I don't understand why. Because if you look at every single villain, from Hans Gruber to Simon Gruber to and to the Timothy Olyphant character to Good Day to Die Hard, why is Hans Gruber in this category list with these other Christmas villains? This is debatable. I like to hear from my fans, so that I would definitely like to hear your comments and your thoughts. Why Hans Gruber is number 5 as a Christmas movie villain. I don't understand. Again, it shouldn't be in that category, but it is. But this is something debatable, and this is something you guys need to tell me. Leave in the comment section and tell me why you think he belongs in this category with underrated Christmas movie villains, or not. It's up to you. Personally, for me, I would just put him in an action category, like it's straight up action. Number 4 is the Bumble from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at number 3. At number 4, sorry. Number 4 is the Bumble from 1964 from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Again, underrated character. This is debatable. I don't know why. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. I don't know why he's there at number 4. Like, I don't get it. It's basically, I don't understand why they take these different characters and they put them in different categories as underrated, like Christmas stuff. I mean, you guys can be a judge about that one. The Bumble from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from 1964. Whether that belongs in a separate thing or it can just stay there. I'd like to hear from you guys as well. Number 3 is Ebenezer Scrooge from 1938. This is the original version, I believe, I'm not sure who's in this version, but this is the version from 1938. So it's with Scrooge's Reginald Owen, who is pictured actually on the right, and Marley is Leo G. Carroll. So this is from 1938. This is like, oh boy. I think that's right before my time. I wasn't around when that version came out. Basically, I'm saying, that, I've never seen this version, so this one's kind of, to me, it's like, it's a little debatable, but I don't know for those of you who remember the classic stuff. The really old classic ones, like the original versions, are the ones I'm basically talking about. But I can definitely see that, being a little bit lower as number 3 from 1938. The original A Christmas Carol. Number 2, The Grinch from 1996. The anime version, but they also made the live action version with Jim Carrey. But this is kind of debatable too, because first of all, if you look up and go back into the story of The Grinch, you go from when he was, in the anime version, the voice of the Grinch, let me just say, in the anime version was Boris Karloff, and in the live action version, it was Jim Carrey. So this is debatable. I don't know why, but he's at number 2, and but if you look at both versions, it's the same story, but he goes from being bad and he realizes the goodness, eventually in the end, about life and its purpose and being joyful and being cheerful, bringing back things that he took. This is debatable, but I leave this one up in the air for my fans. You guys can be the judge of that. From 1996, The Grinch anime version. I'll let you guys be debatable about that one too as well. Number 1 is one I did want to get off my chest and talk about it, which is Mr. Potter from It's a Wonderful Life from 1946, and the character is played by Lionel Barrymore. It's a Wonderful Life. Again, this, to me, I think this person is underrated because I never saw It's a Wonderful Life, if I can remember it correctly. I've never seen it, so I can't really touch on that and talk about that. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful, happy, healthy New Year. In 2022, I'm hoping my next episode will be airing next year, episode 3. So stay on the lookout for future talks about movie villains in general. So if there's something that you like to talk about, for me to talk about, just leave it in the comment section, smash that like button, and follow me on Villain Insights, and I will get around to them when I can. And with that, your host, Villain Guy here, says, good night, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy Tuesday night to you all, and Merry Christmas. Good night, everyone.